I literally just summoned an SS rank contract beast, a 9-tailed fox, then crushed it to death right then and there, and signed a contract with a measly little earthworm instead. The whole crowd went off on me instantly. Even our homeroom teacher tried to strip my guaranteed admission spot. But honestly, I didn't care one bit. I was loving every second of it. Because in my past life, right before I died at the hands of my own beast, I found out the mental damage I took from contracting the Ninetales wasn't an accident. He triggered my bloodline on purpose to sabotage the bond. Also, he'd have a shot at betraying me. Now I'm back, and I just unlocked something. A bloodline purification system. Turns out that little earthworm that came with the Ninetales summon, it can purify bloodlines all the way up to SSS rank, the World Devourer. So I signed the contract without a second thought. I hadn't even checked my beast's new stats yet when someone came charging straight at me. Wang Yan, are you insane? Why would you kill an SS rank contract beast? If you really want to throw your life away contracting some trash beast, then go ahead and fall off. But hand over your guaranteed admission spot while you're at it. Give it to someone who actually deserves it. I scanned the crowd with nothing but contempt. That spot was mine because I held the top rank 3 years straight. Who here has more of a right to it than me? Right on cue, some guy stepped out of the crowd. Liu Ming started clapping along. Exactly. Long Xiang contracted an A-rank blood mage. He's way more qualified for that spot than you. Long Xiang, in my past life, after my mental breakdown, he teamed up with our homeroom teacher Liu Ming to take my guaranteed admission spot. He rode that spot all the way to the top, eventually becoming the youngest sovereign rank powerhouse in all of Huago. But a few years later, he and the entire Long family switched sides. They defected to the Demon Beast faction. Wang Yan, you hand that spot over to me willingly, I'll give you 200,000 new coins. He tossed a black gold card straight at me as he said it. I caught it, slipped it into my pocket with a grin and said, I'll take the money, but the spot, that's staying with me. Then I turned my back on both of them and walked out of the classroom. Watching me leave, Long Xiang's face went dark. He couldn't believe someone had the nerve to play him like that. Kong Ming was fuming, cursing him out. Young Master Long, give me one more chance. Tomorrow the school's running a mock exam, full college entrance exam format. I'll set something up and make sure he vanishes without a trace. If you can't pull this off, go feed yourself to the demon beasts on West Mountain. Not long after, I made my way to the school's environment simulation training room and linked my mind to the beast space. A gray light flashed, and a worm about the length of an adult's forearm appeared in my palm. Beast, gluttonous worm, bloodline, SSS rank, common beast, tier 1, talents, source predator, calamity piercer. Can't lie, SSS rank beast with those talents? Absolutely insane. Feeling the warmth coming from my hand, I smiled. From now on, I'm calling you Xiaohui. I walked over to the control panel. This room was built by the school using dungeon fragments. Pump in enough energy and it can simulate basically any environment you want. I typed in nutrient-rich black soil plains on the console and a massive wave of energy flooded the room. The interior instantly transformed into a wide open field. Xiaohui, show me what you've got. The little guy, who had just been chilling in my hand, flipped over and dove straight into the ground. A second later, the floor beneath my feet started sinking. Every inch of soil around me was caving in, except for the tiny patch I was standing on. The control panel in front of me blared with alarms. Warning, core energy consumption critical. Current reserves, 64%. Watching the energy tank at an absolutely terrifying rate, I yelled for him to stop. Because if the room's core energy dropped below 10%, the failsafe would kick in. And if the school sent someone to investigate, there was a good chance Xiaohui's existence would get exposed. I called it off, and Xiaohui stopped when it hit about 20%. The floor had sunken several meters deep, and in plenty of spots you could see the silver-white metal foundation underneath. In just a few minutes, Xiaohui had devoured hundreds of cubic meters of dirt. Meanwhile, his rank had jumped from common beast tier 1 all the way to tier 7. I was genuinely caught off guard. Didn't expect Xiaohui to level up this fast. This simulation room was absolutely wrecked, nowhere near enough to keep up. I needed to find a spot, somewhere off the grid where Xiaohui could eat freely. Just as I was about to leave, someone started banging on the door like crazy. Wang Yan, get your ass out here, I know you're in there!